Hi everyone, I'm here to give you a lesson about how you can use a decimal square to multiply decimals. This is my example. 9/10 times 3/10. Okay, so in order to do this, first I'm gonna draw a square with 10 equal columns. This is my square. I need to divide my square into 10 equal columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now each column is going to be means 1/10, and one whole square represent 1. And now I'm gonna count 9 columns to represent 9/10. Okay, now I'm gonna shape my 9/10 in this square as you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, what decimal values does each column represent? Yes, you're right. That means 1/10. Now, I shaded 9 columns. So what that means? Yes, you're right. That means 9/10. And next, I'm gonna divide the square into 10 equal rows with a different color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so what decimal value does each row represent? Yes, you're right. That means 1/10. That is same as our column. And now I'm gonna use different color and shade rows that overlap the shaded columns to represent my 3/10. I got some overlap the shading going on. This is one row, the second row, the third row. Okay, now you can ask yourself, how many rows of the shaded columns did I shade? Yes, 3 rows. Now, that means 3/10. Finally, count the number of the squares that you shaded twice. Okay, I'm gonna use another color to represent this. It's this area. In this little area, I shaded them twice. Okay, now let's count. How many little squares in my area? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So each squares represent 1/100. So what is our answer? Yes, you are smart. Brilliant. Our answer is 27 hundredths. As you can see, it is pretty easy to use our decimal square to multiply decimals.
Hello, today we will be discussing how to divide decimals. I know dividing decimals seems hard, but for me, I use visual representations to help me when it comes to dividing decimals. Using visual representation, it's much more easier to understand how the decimals are divided instead of using, say, a formula. Now, to demonstrate this, I'm going to show you how to divide 9/10 by 3/10. First, we would want to draw a rectangle. This rectangle will represent one whole. But now, since we are talking about tenths, we want to divide the rectangle into 10 equal parts. Dividing the rectangle into 10 equal parts represents tenths. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next, we would want to represent our 9/10 because 9/10 has a higher place value or quantity. So, this one shaded part represents 1/10. This represents 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10, 7/10, 8/10, and 9/10. We have 9 parts of the square or rectangle shaded. This represents 9/10. Now we want to find out how many groups of 3/10 are in 9/10. I'm going to use a different color to circle around the 3/10 just to help me look at how many different groups I have of 3/10. This group right here is 3/10, so that's one group of 3/10. We have a second group of 3/10 right here, and then we have a third group of 3/10. As you can see from the visual representation, we have 3 groups of 3/10. So our answer for 9/10 divided by 3/10 is 3. And now it's your time to practice. I would like you to divide 8/10 by 2/10. And when you're while you're working through the problem, I would like you to talk out about each step, just so I can assess your understanding.
Okay, so I think the first step, I'm gonna draw my 8/10. I'm gonna draw a square first and divide my square into 10 equal columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now I'm gonna draw 8 columns to represent 8/10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I want to know how many 2/10 goes into 8/10. So I'm gonna change my color. These 2 columns means 2/10, which is group 1. And another 2 columns is group 2. Another 2 columns is group 3. The last 2 columns, which is group 4. So here's my answer. The answer is 4.
Good job. But just whenever you say you're just drawing the square, and when you are going to shade in the 8/10, you said you're going to draw out 8/10, but I just want you to say shade instead.
Okay.
Yeah. But it is the correct answer. You did the formula perfectly. You did the procedure perfectly, and I just feel like you're on to the next steps, which we'll be doing hundreds next week.
Thank you. Now it's your time to practice. I would like you to multiply 6/10 times 5/10. And now, please explain each steps you do, just so I can access your understanding.
Okay, so what I would do first is I would draw a square or rectangle, because this looks more like a rectangle than a square. And I would divide it into 10 equal columns to represent tenths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I got 10 columns, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I will shade in the 6/10.
Yeah, which is 6 columns.
So this would be 1/10. This is 2/10. 3/10. 4/10. 5/10. And 6/10, right?
Yes.
So how do I represent the 5/10?
Remember how I go in different way?
So you want me to go horizontally like this?
Yes.
Okay. So I have to make 10 equal.
10 equal rows.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I would shade in 5 of these, right?
Yes.
So like this.
Yeah.
This is 1/10, 2/10,
2/10.
3/10, 4/10, 5/10. So to find out the answer, do we have to look for the double shaded?
Yeah, can you tell me which area you double shaded?
So it's this area, right? Around this
Yeah.
right square?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Okay, so can you tell me what is a little square means?
Doesn't it mean 1/100?
Yeah.
Because
so,
it got smaller?
Yes.
Okay. So since I have 30 little squares, does that mean the answer for 6/10 times 5/10 equals 30 hundredths?
Yes, you're right.
Yay.
Good job. You got it.